Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, coming from Yahoo Finance, we see that Bud Light sales keep slipping in another very weak week. All right. So this is coming from Yahoo Finance, as I stated, and I've actually made some notes for this to paraphrase the article because the article itself is rather lengthy. So I'm gonna show with y'all the some of the notes that I prepared for it. Okay, so it says here that there's recent developments surrounding the Anheuser-Busch InBev and its stock, while also taking a look at how competitor Molson Coors is faring. All right, so Anheuser-Busch InBev, the parent company of Bud Light, has seen its stock plummet by over 17% since reporting its earnings on May 4th. Now, this decline can be attributed to the ongoing Dylan Mulvaney controversy, which has significantly impacted the beer giant sales. All right. However, amidst the controversy, there's a glimmer of hope for the company, as this report has stated. In the week ending May 27th, Anheuser-Busch InBev announced that Bud Light sales dropped by 23.9% compared to the previous year, which marks a smaller decline than the previous week's drop of 25.7%. Volumes also showed slight improvement, with the decrease of 27.8% in the week of May 27th compared to 29.5% in the week of May 20th. These findings are based on data from the Bump Williams Consulting, as I mentioned before. As mentioned in an Evercore ISI note to clients, okay? But according to Evercore, another week of very weak trends for Bud Light indicates that track channels may be reaching a point of stabilization, albeit at significantly lower levels for Anheuser-Busch InBev than prior to the controversy. It seems that the boycott, which started 2 months ago after transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney endorsed the beer on Instagram, continues to impact the company's sales. So you can say that it's starting to get a little better all you want to, but the consumers have already spoken. You know, we've also seen where the CEO didn't really take much accountability at all. And it's like the sales continue to slip even further, and the company already stated that they're going to go ahead and sponsor a pride event. Okay? But that's not stopping the consumer itself to avoid it, because as you all have seen it before, various concert venues as well as sporting events are avoiding Bud Light at all times, which shows that the sales that are in much further decline, you know, and there's no coming back at this point, even if an apology was issued, you know. But there's different trades and news organizations out there that's still saying that Bud Light is still at is still recognized as the top brand beer out there, the number one brand. Well, actually, it's slipping, because I'm pretty sure now it's Coors and stuff. Okay. Now, while Bud Light bears the brunt of the boycott, Anheuser-Busch InBev's other brands are in their portfolio also feeling the effects. That is true, because if you take a look at this chart right here, Bud Light sales decline following Dylan Mulvaney controversy. Bud Light's taking a serious brunt of it. And in second place, there's also Budweiser. Then you also have Michelob Ultra, then Busch Light, and then Natural Light. Okay? So the least affected is Natural Light, but it's still taking a bit of a punch right now. Okay? So that means that these other brands under the Anheuser-Busch InBev brand are still affected negatively, you know? So they're feeling the effects, but to a lesser extent, it says. Now, Budweiser sales were down 8.5% year over year in the week of May 27th, an improvement from the previous week's decline of 11.2%. Michelob Ultra sales dropped only 0.1% compared to a decline of 3.8% the week before. So they're basically softening the blows, as it shows here in this chart. And it says that the Busch Light sales declined by 3% in the last week of May compared to a 5.2% drop of the week prior. Even Natural Light saw some improvement, with sales dropping 1.5% in the week of May 27th compared to a 4.9% decline in the week of May 20th. Overall, the volumes for all brands across the portfolio showed gains, some signs of improvement, but it's minimal because of the fact that, you know, it's Pride Month, and like I said before, they're sponsoring a Pride event, if not multiple Pride events. And you know what? Wait till June is over with, because guess what's going to happen? Sales going to go even further. They're going to go down even further. I mean, even Robert Ornstein from Evercore highlights that notably industry volumes improved to a negative 2.4 versus a negative 4.0 in the latest week, including indicating that the ABI's acceleration was likely not due to easing of the boycott-driven pressures. So you can't really stop the boycott because the people have already decided. They've decided to keep their money to themselves in their wallets and avoid buying Bud Light and their other products that Anheuser-Busch owns. And then they're going to other brands out there where it's not, they don't do anything, don't do any political or social political virtue signaling, don't go into different woke ideologies as well. And it's like the people are smoking, you know, they don't want the brand of any beverage that they purchase to be caught up in any kind of political debacle, you know. Now, following the earnings call with investors, where Anheuser-Busch InBev CEO Michael, or is it Mikhail Dimitrios Doukeris, downplayed the controversy as usual, where the company faced additional boycotts. Okay, so this is pretty interesting right now because of the fact that, you know, it's still losing money. It's going to continue to lose money. And it's like they'll never learn because of the fact that, you know, they believe that the investors are going to be happy about it, but the investors are also going to be losing money from it. There's even news outlets out there saying that now it's time to go ahead and buy it since the stock itself is low. The thing is, the stock itself might go so low, it may not recover. That's bad financial advice. And even I don't go ahead buying stocks like that. You know, many other investing firms out there, or like analysts out there, stating that no one should be buying this stock right now. You know, but then again, I digress. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know when we're on the video. Also, if you have any additional thoughts that you want to share, go ahead and share that in the comments below. Also, if you enjoy what I shared in the video, go ahead, smash the like button, share it far and wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.